everybody, family and friends. Welcome to the Man Cave here at Wistful Vistas, located in beautiful suburban San Diego, California. Hey, this is an update. Like I promised you, I would try to keep everyone informed of progress and what's going on with this beautiful bike giveaway. I'm still walking on air. And first of all, Dado, I apologize for the garage here. In fact, I'm starting a new thing. It's going to be called What Would Dado Do? And he would definitely not leave a cluttered garage like this. I have all these projects going on and bit off way more than I can chew, particularly with a motorcycle coming here. So I'll set it up and get it all neatened up for everybody, including Dado. What would Dado do? Anyway, just to let everyone know, yesterday I rode over to Moto Forza motorcycles. You'll see a small clip of me visiting there, and told them about the machine. And Jarrett, they've actually heard of you, a couple of guys have, and had seen a couple of my videos, as a matter of fact. But nice guys. I had purchased the Brutale from them, and that's also where I get the Aprilia service. There's a BMW nearby where I get the Beamer service. And I told him, hey guys, I'm not going to buy a motorcycle from you because I just won one, and it's this one, but I'd love to take a test ride on a V4S. Do you have one? They couldn't have been nicer. Tony there is just really a great guy. You want to go in and talk motorcycles, gear, whatever. So heavy, huge endorsement for Moto Forza in Escondido, California. And I did take that bike out. Now my plan, as you'll also see in this little clip, was to wear my chest mount and to go out and sort of record while I was doing my first test ride of any kind on a V4 Ducati, S or regular. They were kind enough to let me have the S. And once I got sitting on the thing and talking to them, and there was a little bit of traffic, it was getting later on in the afternoon, I thought, you know, not a good idea to take someone else's super bike out in traffic and be learning the machine and the controls all at the same time that I'm trying to video this and record it for everybody. So the answer to that is, I thought, nah, I'm just going to go out, concentrate on learning the machine and concentrate on riding it, not attempt to video the entire experience anyway. But I will say this, strictly stock V4S, 2,000 some miles on it, their demo machine, quite a eye-opening experience. I've ridden V4, excuse me, I keep saying V4. I've ridden sports machines before, and the ergos are very challenging, and the gearing is sky high. The machines are very finicky at low RPM. So they're almost like, well, they are overkill for the street, but the uncomfortable level is relatively high. You got to really want to do it, in other words. That's why I ended up with the two nakeds here. Have to say this one's an eye-opener. Very happy to trundle around at low RPM, and this is before the tuning that Jarrett did with their ECU. So I'm looking forward to great things. Quick shifter, awesome, like butter. The auto blipper down is the best I've ever used. Living experience, take it for what it's worth, folks, but best I've ever used. Ergos, I'm not gonna say it's a relaxed, easy riding position and you could go do 8 hours on the thing. No, I won't say that, but certainly not as challenging and limiting as I thought. In fact, at my stage of anatomy and build and age and things, most of the stress I felt was on the back of my head, and I was riding with the helmet that I normally ride with, which is a Shoei GT Air, and they're made for riding and looking straight ahead. This machine, of course, puts you down in this position. This ought to look pretty strange. Down in this position, and I'm going to have to try to find a helmet that gives me a little more peripheral vision, A, and B, a little better look through out of the front part of the helmet. But enough, I'm rambling on. I just want to catch you guys up to what's going on and where I am with this whole experience. And test ride on the V4S was awesome. If I get the opportunity to get back over there between now and when the real machine does arrive, I will, next session, video record the actual experience. So hang in there. Still so excited about all this, the process of communications, and there is some communications with Jared about the logistics, getting the machine here and that sort of thing is absolutely unbelievable. If I were them, I'd be jealous about getting this thing to some other stranger who they've never met before, but they couldn't be better. They couldn't be better. And I've seen a little bit about what he plans for the next bike build. Fellas, friends, and family, it's gonna be awesome. So hang in there. Last comment, a couple of people have made comments about, like, what are your chances of winning this? Well, you know, you've got to admit the chances are slim. They're small because you've got a few thousand people that are sponsoring these. But definitely I'm proof that it can happen. And not to say it's going to happen to you to that degree. Maybe it'll happen in lesser degrees. Jared is very concerned and working on ways to, let's say, spread the wealth and also spread the ability of people from other nations to participate, which I think is cool beyond words. But it's the old joke about the guy who prays every day, "Oh Lord, please let me win the lottery. Oh Lord, please let me win the lottery." And each time he's always disappointed. And finally he says, you know, I don't even know why I bother. I'm not going to win the lottery. The heavens open. The Lord looks down and says, dude, meet me halfway. Buy a ticket. So it's the same thing here. You're not going to have a chance to win unless you put something in. It's not a huge amount to invest and put in this. It keeps them going. And if this sounds like a gigantic commercial for Campisi Customs, well, I guess it is for obvious reasons. I did win. But I just want to say, hey, look at me. I won. Never expected it to happen. And it could happen to you. So first ride on the V4S. Awesome experience, very limited, but riding around a lot of traffic. Ergos are doable for an old guy, so they should be a piece of cake for a young guy or a gal. And just still walking on air. Okay, that's it. We'll get right into the rest of this. Not supposed to look away from the camera when you're talking, but I'm going to break all the rules and show you guys Alakazam, Alakazi. See ya. So hello family and friends. I'm not sure about the video quality here or my audio quality, but I just came down to Moto Forza, the famous Moto Forza. Rode the Aprilia over here around Lake Hodges. These guys are great guys, by the way. If you're ever in the San Diego area, consider doing business with them, service and buying a motorcycle. They are really great. So my thought was, I remembered these guys are a Ducati dealership, and I thought, hey, would they mind if I took a V4S out for just a test ride? And this is after I told them that I won a machine already, so I'm not going to be a customer to buy one from them, but they allowed me to do that, and that's just awesome. That's just uber cool. So this was just a quick familiarization run, and oh man, this thing is just awesome. This is so neat. I was worried about the street drivability in traffic, and I'm right here in the afternoon going home traffic, and this thing just in stock format is got towering capabilities and is very suitable for just driving around on the road in the middle of traffic, as I'm sure it will be when you're doing canyon carving or something like that. Anyhow, really highly impressed with the machine. I thought you guys would like to know that I came over here to do a test ride on it, and that that's the thing I mentioned just yesterday quickly, but I wasn't sure that Moto Forza would go for that, but they absolutely did. They couldn't have been nicer. Couldn't have been kinder, explained all the controls to me and stuff like that. I was actually going to go out with my GoPro on a chest mount and record the ride while I was out there doing it, and I thought, Nah, probably not a good idea in traffic, learning a new machine and not being familiar with the roads, so I did not do that. I thought the better thing was to go out and give it a quick ride. So really, really impressed. And that's before this thing is just absolutely stock. Has about, I think it has about 2,000 and some miles on it. Anyhow, yeah, if you don't have one, go buy one. So I can't wait to see that carbon fiber 4S when it gets in. Anyway, so much for my update. Don't forget about these guys at Moto Forza. Big shout out to them. Scooter, Ducati, also MV Agusta. This is where I bought my MV Agusta Brutale. Great service group. These guys also are competent, and because I like the ride over here, this is where I bring my Aprilia for service. So, quick update. I will keep all of my viewers and friends informed as we get closer to D-Day, delivery day, of Jared Campisi's carbon fiber V4S. And Dotto, wow, what a machine. I saw your test ride on that. Okay, that's all. I'm rambling on. Going home.